What's going on YouTube? This is Jabbertech and Darrow aka Jeweler is back, and so am I. We're looking at this great new design called Casual Race. It's for your Samsung Tizen wearables. As always, just check my links down in the video description where you'll find everything that you need. But let's go ahead and check out this brand new watch face from Jeweler Designs together. So this is Casual Race by Jeweler, and if you've ever had some of his watch faces before, you know there's a ton of customizable options, there's a ton of information going on, and this is no exception. This has over 100 million different ways you can customize it. That's a lot of ways, guys, and thankfully you don't really have to submit all of that to memory. All you have to do is double tap at the 12 o'clock position and that'll bring up this guide. So I really like this, a thumbs up to this. I'd like to see this on more watch faces. It just helps keep things simple when you have a lot of watch faces and you can't really remember how to change what and what to change where. So this just helps you. Now that we have the guide out of the way, you have a couple of things here, and let's go over what we can see on the watch face. At the top dial here, it's really a multi-function dial. So the top dial right at the 12 o'clock position will show you your floor count. It'll also show you the amount of calories burned, and it'll also show you your steps goal percentage. So right at the bottom here, you'll see that 0. Unfortunately, I haven't climbed any stairs yet, so that's at a 0. You also have this dial right here within the dial 1 to 4, and that shows you the amount of calories that you burned with a maximum of 4,000. And then you also have this half ring right on the inside, and that'll show you your step goal percentage. So a nice way to include a lot of data fields in one central location, aka that little dial right at the top. Looking at the 3 o'clock position, you'll find your distance. You also have your actual step counter. And then at the bottom, you have a little company branding with the date. So Jeweler Casual Race, and it's Sunday the 7th. Now this being a hybrid watch face, you do have these nice analog style hands, which always looks super awesome in my opinion. And then you also have the time down at the bottom, and that time is a 12 or 24 hour style format. Right in the middle, kind of separating the hour from the minute, that's where you'll find your moon phase. And at the bottom, you also have your date, so it's 4:14. At the 9 o'clock position, you have another dial here, another multi-function dial. So you'll have your battery percentage, and then you also have your heart rate right at the bottom. And I think that's a nice way to integrate some multiple data points into one central location, aka another dial. And then right next to that 9 o'clock dial is where you'll find the week of the year. So we're week 16 out of 2019. So again, guys, there's a lot of information, and I think this is just a super clean, super crisp looking watch face. That's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. And again, what's so good about this watch face, you have that guide. So if you double tap, it'll bring up everything. So it'll just remind you of how you can customize this watch face. So just double tap to get rid of it. So starting with some customizable options here, if you double tap at the 2 o'clock position, that'll change the bezel here. And let's just show you that there's some pretty cool and interesting ones. I like to just cycle through and show you guys. Then if you tap on the opposite side at the 10 o'clock position, that'll change the rings. So if you notice here, the outer rings kind of change for those dials. So you can kind of cycle through and find something that you like. Let me continue going on. Tapping right in the middle of the analog dials will change the middle stripes there. So let me just show you that. You can cycle through. And again, with 100 million customizable options, this would take forever, but let's just cycle through them and you can see some of the different colors. Really a cool watch face, guys. Tapping at the 7 o'clock position will change the color scheme. So let me just change that and you can kind of see the differences here. I'll just show you a few more of them. Tapping at the 5 o'clock position will change the background here. So let me just cycle through some of these for you guys. You can check them out. And then finally, tapping between the 5 and 7, you can change the hour and the minute markers. So let me just do that and you can get some pretty cool looking ones. And then you can mix and match, of course. I kind of like that. And then finally, for some shortcuts, guys, tapping on that first dial will bring up the S health information. Tapping on your heart rate will bring up the heart rate app. And then tapping on your steps will bring up your steps. Now there's also 3 customizable shortcuts, so you can assign them to any application that you want at the 3, 9, and right above on the moon phase. So double tap on that and that'll bring up a list. So the next time you tap on it, that application will appear. This is what the always on display looks like. So let me know what you guys think about Jeweler Casual Race. I think this is an awesome watch face with a lot of information, a lot of customizable options, and that's what makes Jeweler design super awesome. Not to mention they're really crisp, really clean, and super hyper realistic looking. Let me know what you guys think. I always like to know your opinion. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.